Hello everyone, my name is Joanne. Welcome back to Joanne's MMA Corner. Today we're going to be talking about my picks for UFC 312. It's Dricus Du Plessis versus Strickland, the number 2. It's going to be a rematch. The first time that they fought, I thought that Strickland had won that fight. I thought that he did enough to win it. It was very close, back and forth. He did that whole freaking knee, the teep, hand down. What do I expect from this one? We're going to get into that. But yeah, we're having the rematch. This is the part 2 of the fight. For the co-main event, we're having Zhang versus Tatiana Suarez, and we're going to get into that one because that's a big fight. If you guys don't know about these two fighters, whoo, I'm excited for this fight more than the main event, to be honest with you. This is a great fight, and I'm going to tell you why. And then there's one more fight, and this is going to be the one that's going to start off the entire video. There's one more fight that I want to talk about, and that's Aleksandre Topuria versus Colby Thick Knees. Now, I'm going, straight off the bat, I'm going for Aleksandre Topuria. Because this guy's coming off of Ilia's team. This is Ilia's older brother. This is the one that he's been training with, the one that he grew up with, right next to him, side by side. These guys dropped out of school. They went and they asked their dad, this school stuff isn't going to be working for it. You know, we're fighters. This is what we do. What do I got to be over there doing calculus for? I know that it's important and everything, but we're fighters. So take us out of school and we're going to spend all of our hours, all of our time, all of our lives in the gym. And that's exactly what happened. His dad pulled them both out of school. Ilia Topuria and Aleksandre Topuria pulled them both out of school, and they spent all of their time training in the gym in jiu-jitsu and then boxing and taekwondo and all of the martial arts, becoming super skilled. Both of them, iron sharpens iron. So they're just, get ready. This is Aleksandre Topuria's UFC debut, right? His brother's the champion of the world. He just beat Alexander Volkanovski. He just beat Max Holloway. You know, legends of the sport. So right now, he's coming off of a team that's enlightened. They have this light surrounding them. They have nothing missing in their team. You know, Ilia Topuria has a gym in his home. He has a nutritionist. He has a beautiful wife, beautiful family. He's blessed. He's Christian. He's following God. He's blessed, all right? His whole team is blessed. So what am I expecting from Aleksandre Topuria? Exactly that. I expect him to be very, very blessed. I expect him to be very skilled, exactly like his brother, because these guys have a very similar style, if not the same style. The guys fight the same. You know, they fight the same. So I'm excited to see more of that same style in action because it's beautiful. The way that they put it in action, it is beautiful. So for this one, I'm going Aleksandre Topuria. For Colby Thick Knees, on the other hand, I feel like there's going to be a pressure for him. I've never seen him before, but he's coming from Alexander Volkanovski's team. And now Alexander Volkanovski had just lost against Ilia Topuria, Aleksandre Topuria's brother. So I feel like there's going to be some sort of a pressure, and that could be either a good thing or a bad thing. Because the pressure of like, oh, you got to work just as hard to make your team look good. This guy just beat your teammate. You got this, bro. Avenge your teammate. Avenge Volkanovski. You know, it could be a good thing, but at the same time, you gotta beat him, bro. That guy just beat Volkanovski, and that you're gonna face his brother. You gotta make us look good, dude. If you don't look, dude, you better. You know, it's that pressure. So I don't know, and I never seen Colby Thick Knees before, so I don't know what to expect. I probably should have done some research. I think I did try, but I didn't find much more than just like his amateur stuff. And I get it because they're both like debuting, but I feel like I just already know Aleksandre Topuria's style and how it's gonna go. These guys are skilled. I expect Ilia Topuria in a different with lighter hair. Yeah, right. He has like lighter brown hair. Yeah, I'm going Aleksandre Topuria. I already know what to expect. I'm excited to see more of that style in action. Moving on to the co-main event, because the rest of the card, I don't really. It's cool. But we're moving on to the co-main. That's because, you know, that's all beside the point. Co-main event. Zhang versus Tatiana Suarez. I didn't know who Tatiana Suarez was at first, to be honest with you. I knew I'd seen her fight before, but I never really paid attention to who she was. Her story, where she came from, how she started, why she started, how her path and her entire journey came along. And man, this girl, like, go search up Tatiana. Go watch the UFC countdown for Tatiana Suarez. You're going to be so impressed. This girl, she was a high school wrestler, man, and she devoted all of her time to wrestling. She would skip school, not school. She would skip birthday parties, she would skip family events, she would skip all that cool stuff that family usually does or that you go out to do, because she was wrestling, and she didn't mind it because she loved wrestling. And then from wrestling, she went to go do jiu-jitsu, and she liked jiu-jitsu because she was like, oh, it's just wrestling, but I can do a lot more. And then from jiu-jitsu, they were like, let's get her into striking. They get her into striking, they give her a fight, and she wins her fight. And then she just falls in love with the sport, and she just determined to become the best martial artist that she can be. But on the other side, there's Zhang Weili, who has that same goal of becoming the best martial artist in the entire world. She went against Joanna Jędrzejczyk. I hope I said your name right. Did you, Joanna? You're beautiful. First of all, just gotta put that out there. Anyways, let's move on. Zhang Weili, yeah, she beat some of the greatest people out there. And then she has another person that wants that belt. That's a key factor for me. Tatiana Suarez has that hunger that she's been chasing after this belt for so long. Now I know that Zhang Weili has that same hunger, but she's been champion and she's beat the champion before and she's lost it. And she's got it again, and I think she lost it again. Now she has it again. So I don't know. Maybe she's really determined to have it again, but I think when you enter that stage of championship, you have more comfort. You know, and I saw her living. I know that she's determined, she's training, but the hunger is very different. It's some dog that hasn't eaten, and that you gave him a little bone in the last fight, and yeah, it ate, but it's not filled. All right, it ate, but it's still looking for more. It's looking for that grand meal. It's looking for that gold, man. That steak, that tender, juicy steak, and that's Tatiana Suarez. She's looking for that gold. She's looking for that belt. And I've seen her striking. I've seen her wrestling. I've seen her fights. She's really good. She's very determined. She's overcame cancer. She had cancer at the age of 21, and she overcame that. That's a big thing. And then she had like a neck injury too. That's another big thing. Like, this girl has gone through so much, and now she's getting the chance, the opportunity of a lifetime to finally get that gold belt. So I know that she's not going to be, or she hasn't been wasting any time, and that she's determined and ready than ever to do her best and win that belt. Zhang Weili, on the other hand, Zhang Weili is one of my favorites. She's so good. She's so good. To beat her, Tatiana Suarez needs to be on her A game. And to defend her belt, Zhang Weili needs to be on her A game. I'm telling you, this fight right here, it's like a perfect matchmaking right here. This is two super skilled women. I'm excited for this co-main event more than the main event, to be quite honest with you, because I know what to expect for the main event. This co-main event is unexpected. It could be a submission, it could be a knockout, it could be a kick, wrestling. It's MMA. This fight is gonna be MMA, and that's why I'm super excited, because I know they're gonna be back and forth. They're gonna be actually fighting. It's not gonna be a little striking contest, little spar here and there, you know, go to decision. No, they're gonna go in there and try to win the fucking fight, and I'm excited for it. Tatiana Suarez, I'm gonna go for the Tatiana Suarez. I'm going for Weili because Weili's my favorite, or not my favorite, but one of my favorites. She's my favorite female in her fighting. You know, I like her fighting a lot, bro. Zhang Weili is so good. But I'm going for the underdog because her story, I feel like it's her time. I feel like she's been waiting for this moment, and that I'll be in the wrong going against her destiny. I think that it's time to shine. I think it's time for her to get the belt and prove to everyone how good of a champion she is. And if she wins, I think Zhang Weili will be even more determined, even more motivated. And I think that there's going to be a lot more competition in the strawweight division of the female division. In the female strawweight division? Well, there's only a strawweight division. There's only one strawweight division. Anyways, I'm going to go for the underdog. I'm going to go Tatiana Suarez. Tatiana, I hope you do well. And hopefully, Zhang Weili, I hope you do well too. May the best woman win. You guys are both beautiful, strong, super skilled, very talented, very athletic, very masters of your sport. So I'm just excited to be able to witness this fight. Last and not least, Sean Strickland versus Dricus Du Plessis #2. The first fight, I thought that Sean Strickland had won that fight. I thought that he had done enough. It was a very close fight because that's how middleweights are. They go in there and they spar a little bit. They do fight, but they spar. You know, like spar in a way of like they don't go in there to fight. It's like a touching contest, and of course one of them is gonna get hurt, but it's like a ah 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 ah. You know, it's like very slow back and forth. You know, when you look at the lightweights, you look at Dustin Poirier, when you look at Michael Chandler, Charles Oliveira, when you look at Islam, when you look at Justin Gaethje, when you look at those guys, you know that they're fighting and they're out there, ultimate fighter, UFC. Middleweights, they don't scream that out as much. There's no UFC, there's no ultimate in it. You know what I mean? Unless like one lands a punch and then drops the other guy, and then that's the end of the fight. But for this fight, they're saying it's going to be a 5-round war to the death. They always say that. Basically, it's going to be 5 rounds of who won that fight. It was very close. I could see them giving it to Dricus. And I can also give it to Sean Strickland. Sean, the 5th round, but finish him in the 5th round, bro. Don't go to the judges. You need to finish the fight. I don't need... Okay, if it goes to the 5th round, good, cool. I'm glad it goes to the 5th round. But if you don't have to let it go to the 5th round. We're not waiting for the 5th round. We want you guys to fight to the very, very max. If it finishes in the 2nd, let it finish in the 2nd. But you guys fought your guys' ass off. I don't want to see a little touching contest. I want to see action to the death, war, right? How you said. That's exactly what I want to see. Dricus, bro, you fight so weird, but somehow you seem to get it done. So I'm not going to disrespect you. Your style is very weird. It's very slow, but you get it done, bro. So good luck. I'm going Sean Strickland. I'm a big fan of Sean Strickland. I don't care all the shit that he says. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, Sean. Okay, I get it, bro. Okay. You're good. But then I know who Sean Strickland is. Sean Strickland is a good guy. Sean Strickland is freaking cool. He has a great heart. I know for a fact that he does. I can feel his spirit changing. I see him and I see little changes in how he acts, and I know how he is. And people will hate on him. I don't. I got nothing but love for him. Sean Strickland, I hope you win back that belt. Representing Corona, bro. Come on, let's do it. Representing Corona. People are giving me shit because I'm over here saying, I don't care. You were over here. Joe Herrera, you know, Empire. Well, rest in peace, Empire. But Joe Herrera is very proud of you. Sean Strickland, if you're watching this, he's very proud of you. He saw you won the belt on TV. He said that he used to train with you, or that he used to train you over at his training center in Empire Training Center here in Corona. So, all of Corona, bro, we're very proud. We're very glad to see you doing better, to you being happy, you living your life, man. You getting what you deserve. You went through a lot, but God takes away, but God gives so much, man. So I'm very glad that you're doing better. We're all glad that you're doing better, that you're representing Corona, that you're gonna get the belt again. Heck yeah, bro. May God bless you. May He give you strength. May He give you the agility, the combos, the skills that you need to come out there and come out with a victory, bro. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be my picks. How do I expect that fight to go? I expect them to be fighting for 5 rounds. I expect them to be fighting for 5 rounds. I don't see a knockout happening. I don't see a submission happening. Maybe a submission from Dricus. I feel like Dricus is more dangerous than Sean. Sean is more composed. He'll put you where he wants you to be. He'll fight his fight. But Dricus is he's very random. So if he sees the opportunity, I feel like he's gonna take it. So he might land something and then go for the finish right there and then. So watch out for Dricus. Dricus is dangerous. Dricus is unpredictable and he's dangerous. Sean, I feel like he's a little bit more predictable. He's going to be boxing the fuck out of you, kicking you with that front kick, the teep kick, and putting you exactly where he wants you. Dricus is unpredictable, scary, so watch out. I'm going Sean Strickland. I'm going for Suarez. What's her name? Tabitha Suarez? No. Shit. I forgot her name. Tatiana Suarez. But I also want to go for Zhang Wei Li. I'm going for the underdog, but I'm also going for the champion. I don't care. And I'm also going for Aleksandre Topuria. That's been my picks and predictions video for UFC 312. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you guys happen to enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. We're going to be having a reaction video. I'm behind on my editing. I need to get to that. I have reaction videos in the vault, so I need to get to that. If you guys happen to enjoy, like and subscribe. Catch the reaction video coming out soon for UFC 312. What are your picks and predictions for this fight, for this event? And new and still, let me know down in the comments. I'll catch you guys all later. I'll stop rambling because my tongue is getting tied. Drink Arizona because it's delicious. And I'm out of here. See ya.